Hello guys, welcome and greetings to your journey learning Python programming. Our today's topic is while loop. We already discussed for loop in our previous sessions. Today is the while loop. Loop is the same concept if I want to do something in repeating way. Okay, if I want to perform some task multiple times, if I want some range, at that time we use loop. Now, what is difference between for and while loop? First is syntax, and second is the way to say that I want to start my loop and increment and decrement. I will explain very well in today's session. Let's show the first example and syntax first. I say while and the condition. If the condition is true, only and only in that case, it's go inside and perform the statement. Okay, the first condition is like a if statement. Okay, if condition is true, that means if my while condition is true, then and then only it's go inside and perform the task. It's a basic things. It's a very basic rules. That means while true, then only it perform these statements. Okay, so now I just print 1 to 10. So what I have to do? If I want to print 1 to 10 numbers, then what I have to do with the while loop? I have to initialize one variable. It's mandatory. Okay, I have to initialize outside the while loop. That means before the while loop. And then I write a condition for that variable. My variable value less than equal to 10. My variable is equal to less than equal to 10. Then go inside. So yes, 1 is less than equal to 10. Condition is true. Go inside and print NO. So now my NO is 1. What I do next? I say NO is equal to NO plus 1. So what happened? Whatever the NO value, it is increment by 1. The value is 2. Again, execute the condition. NO is 2. 2 less than 10. Yes. Again, go inside. Print 2. Increment by 1. Value is 3. Again check 3 is less than equal to 10. Yes, condition true. Print 3. The same way it's executing 5, 4, 6, 7 up to the 10. 10 not less than, but I use equal to sign. So again condition is true. Print 10. Increment 11. Now condition false. 11 is not less than or equal to 10. Condition break and it's come out. Okay, so basic things, 3 things you have to remember: initialization, condition, and increment or decrement. Okay, and then whatever the reason why you want to using the loop, you have to perform in between. But these 3 things you have to keep in mind: initialization before the loop, condition is the entry, and the increment or decrement inside the while loop. Let's show the more examples. I say reverse loop. NO is equal to 10. NO greater than equal to 1. Yes, 10 is greater than equal to 1. Go inside, print NO. Now I say NO minus 1. Why? Because I want reverse loop. Okay, so this time I'm using decrement. Minus 1. So now it's 9. The loop is executing for 8, 2. Now I'm not using here equal to sign. So what happened when the value is 1? 1 is not greater than 1. Loop close. Okay, if I'm adding here equal to sign, what happened? It start with the 10, decrement by 1 value and stop at the 1. Right? Now, one more example. I'm use here variable end. I want to end by 10. Okay, and it's split 1 to 10. I'm changing 25. It's executing 1 to 25. Okay, but now I am add here 2. So what happened? It start with the 1. Next value is incremented by 2. That means 3. 3 again less than 25. Yes. It's go and print 5. Y is again less than 25. Okay. It's increment 7. So this thing is happened. What I just changed, I replace my value here with variable and I'm incrementing 2. So what happened? Every odd number is print. Okay. I want to change only print even number. What I have to do? Okay, one simple change is maybe I start with the 2 and it's done. Okay, now I start with the 2 and I say increment by 2. So that means 2, then 4, then 6, up to the 25. I want to print between the 10. It's print up to 2 to 10. The while loop is simple. If you understand for loop very carefully, the syntax is change. Okay, increment first, condition change, and you have to write increment or decrement statement. Okay, let's understand with one more example. NO is equal to 10. Same reverse loop. Okay, NO greater than equal to 1. Print NO minus 1. Now, I'm using here one more things else. I'm using here one more things else. What else do? Output is here is same to 10 to 1. But as like same the if, as like the same for loop, before exit from the while loop, it's always execute else part. Okay, so we say like that 10 to 1, and then after it's go in else part and print this statement. Okay, and I'm printing outside the loop. Okay, so it's printing 10 to 1 first, and the loop, and then outside the loop. So after executing this part, that means after executing entire while loop, it's go in else part. If you mention it's go in else part, else, and then it's come outside the loop. Okay, in before we are not using any else, so there is no output. But if I want to add, we can. No, it is not mandatory. If you want to perform some task after very next when loop is exist, you can add else part. Okay, now if you are understood with while and for loop, then this is very good topic to discuss. Continue and break. Okay, it's belong to with the loop. Okay, the name is enough. Continue and break. Here I show you one example, then I explain. Okay, then I explain what break do. Break the loop. Okay, break statement, it's for break the loop. I am writing here one condition, it's never come false. Okay, while 1, that means it's always true. 1 is a true value. While 1, it's never turn into false statement. So it's infinitive loop basically. Okay, you can write here like this, while true. Okay, but no, it's infinitive. I'm using this statement while 1. It's infinitive loop. I ask user enter string, and whatever user write, I print it. Okay, if user write A, I print A. If user write B, I'm writing B. Okay, it is infinitive. Continuously it's happen. It's asking for the string, we write, it's print. It's asking for the string, we give the input, it's give the output. Now, in this situation, we have to write some condition to break this loop. Okay, now I have a no condition to write here, but I have to write to condition inside the while loop. Okay, what is the condition? If user write string stop, it's break the loop. Okay, so when you have a condition, something in situation, you didn't mention any condition here, then you have to mention some break statement inside your while loop, else your while loop become a infinity. So I am using here, if user enter stop, it's break. I show you the example, what happened. The first string, it's asked for the enter name, we enter Python, it's print. It's an infinitive loop. So it's asking all the times. Okay, it's continuously asking. And what I have to do if I want to come out of the loop, I have to type stop and see. Okay, condition true, string is stop, it's break the loop. Okay, is it simple? Now, let's learn with break statement one more example. This is the list. In square bracket, multiple item is a list. I execute this statement using the for loop. What is the output? Simply, if we say only this statement, it's retrieve the list value. Apple, orange, banana. Okay, in this sequence. Now, I write a condition. If the item name is banana, I want to break my loop. What happened here? I just retrieve the data, all the data, apple, mango, banana, and orange. In between this simple loop, I add if statement. If I is equal to banana, I want to break the loop. Okay, so let's write here if I equal. Now I'm change the value is I'm using mango. If it's mango, I want to break the loop. So what happened here? Whenever it's finding mango, it's come out of the loop. The only output is apple. Okay, the output is only apple. Why? It's retrieve first value, it's apple, condition false, print apple. Retrieve second value, condition true, go inside, execute the break statement, come outside the loop. Okay, so basically we can use break statement whenever with the if condition, whenever we want to come outside the loop. If we say we break the loop, if we want to discontinue the loop. Okay, now here it's time to understand the continue. If you understand break very well, then continue is easy. It's about the continuously loop. Now, but show you one example. We have a same list. Okay, I execute the loop. It's retrieve one value from the list. I write a condition. If is there banana, then continue. Okay, if there is a banana, continue. So you can see here output apple print, mango print. Okay, now banana. Condition is true. It's continue. So what happened? It's retrieve the next value. His loop is not performing the next statement. Okay, the below statement it doesn't execute. Okay, it's continuous the loop, so it's continue. The next value is orange, so orange print. Okay, to continue, that means when it's find continue, it's again start the loop. Okay, when we say continue, it's again start the loop. So what happened? All the statements we retrieve below the continue, it's never execute for the particular that cycle. Okay, it's restart the loop with the next value. Okay, let's change the value. And what happened? It skip the mango. Okay, apple print, mango, skip, and it's continue to next item, banana, orange. Okay, now, so this is enough for today's session. See you in the next class.